Moo. Hello again, and welcome to WarCows. This is Augury, your middle-aged aunt who still plays video games, and I am here today to talk to you about my Sims saga in Sims 4, Byron versus Trash. This is going to be part 6 of the series, and it's called Birth and Revelations. And in this particular episode, as I'm sure you can guess, Byron is going to become a father. And there's going to be some other stuff that goes on too. By the way, before we get into that, if you would be so inclined to like and subscribe to this channel, we would really love it. We like it when you leave comments. And if you want to know whenever we're going to publish again, click that little bell notification and you'll get that. Okay, so on to the story. As you can see here, Elle is up to her usual shenanigans. Well, I guess you could say unusual shenanigans considering that it's, cannibalism. But I digress. Byron, in the meantime, is still trying his best to become someone who makes things. As you can see here, he is trying to make a shelf. He wants to put it in the baby's room so that there can be a place for toys to be held and for other necessities to be held. And it doesn't go very well. Later, Byron tries to make a bed for the baby. He thinks, well, technically it wouldn't be for the baby, it would be for the kid. Because, as Sims beds go, it takes a while for you to actually get to the point where you can sleep in a regular bed. But, this was what he had to work with. He wanted to show Elle he could make things like this. So he starts working on this and the machine bricks. So later, he decides if nothing else, he can at least make her a nice bouquet of flowers. Something pretty to bring home so that she has something to look at and feel happy about. And as you can see, that doesn't really go that well either. Byron, I don't know. I'm basically to the point where I'm really starting to consider maybe he's tackling this entire versus trash thing in the wrong direction. I tried to go the route of him being, somebody who finds stuff as a freegan. I tried to go the route of him actually being somebody who sells stuff online. And it's just really not going anywhere. Look at that expression on his face. He hates this. He really, truly hates what he's doing here. So maybe we need to find some other route for him. I don't know. I haven't decided what that is yet. And he's about to go through a whole lot of stuff. So I'm not even really sure that this is the best time for him to be making a career change. But something needs to happen. Because, seriously, this is just bad. When Byron gets home, he sits with Elle on the front porch and they play chess for a while. Neither one of them are really all that good at it, but it's fun and it's flirty for them. And they talk about how things are going. Byron's just kind of really down about everything that he's doing right now. He knows that he's got this big quest that he's supposed to do where he's supposed to learn about how to defeat the industrialization that Dr. Villainous Von Trope is trying to do to the whole world, but he just isn't sure that his approach is the right one because he's clumsy, and pretty much the best thing he's done so far is steal, take stuff out of trash cans, and turn a guy into an ice ghost. Well, and you married me, she says. That was a really big deal too. Oh, yeah, that was great. Technically I did that for money, but at the same time, I am really glad I married you because you're beautiful and you're about to turn into an elder, which just makes it all the better. And we're going to have a baby, and that's pretty neat. Yeah, she said. But hey, cheer up. You're going to figure this out. You will figure out some way to actually make all this work. Although, on the other hand, Ella's kind of wondering if maybe she wouldn't be better off just, killing Byron and eating him and putting him out of his misery, because he is a fairly miserable little creature. So, it's kind of one of those things where she's sort of 50-50 about it right now. Maybe she'll let him live. Maybe she'll mercy kill him. She's just on the fence. The flea market was something that Byron had been looking forward to. After all, he liked getting deals there. That's always fun. He's going to buy that purple lantern over there, even though he doesn't know what he's going to do with it yet. And he's going to buy some other stuff too. But the thing is, with Byron, he knows that, well, quite frankly, right now, his job is basically just selling stuff online. And freelancing really isn't cutting it very well for him. So he's going to try to go the, flea market route to see what he can, get for some of the stuff that he's collected up and some of the things he's made. And maybe he'll do pretty well. We'll see. I kind of really don't think that that's going to be the case, but we'll see. It's always possible. Why does he have so many lumps of clay? Is that for something? Is that for, like, some skill thing? Or where did he get all those? I don't know. Okay, let's go candles. Yeah, he's got a lot of candles that he's been making. Just kind of trying to get up that maker skill and everything. Yeah, we'll just keep the lumps of clay for her right now, because I really don't know where those things came from. Yeah, I really don't. So, do we have any more things that we want to put up here to sell? Nope, okay. So, let's stock our table. I haven't really done this in quite a while, actually. It's been... it's kind of hard. I got some Sims that can sell stuff really well, and then others that just, it's not a good thing. It never happens. Yeah, mark them up to 300%, Byron, see if anybody's going to buy your candles. So, and let's start a sale. So, let's see what we can do here. Byron is attempting to sell things. I'll be honest with you, if he can sell at least one thing off this table, I will count that as a victory, because we know how Byron is, and I don't think that that's even going to work, because I see lots of people in the background getting into fights and everybody else staring at that. So I have a feeling that all we're really going to do here is just it be ignored. Because, yeah. Maybe if you put more color into your candles, people would like them more, Byron. Because right now you just kind of got this, you get the one blue and one that's kind of, no, it's not going to make any difference. Look at that. People are just going to pay attention to the fights. Sims are so predictable. I think it's astounding how, even if Byron isn't the person actually involved in the fights, that the fights are still affecting him and making his life harder. That's amazing. I don't even see why he had to have a wife with a curse, because his life is really, truly cursed enough as it is. His street sale's almost over with. I think we should just give up here. Nobody is going to come and buy anything. Byron, you sell stuff about as well as you dance and go on dates. Congratulations. The thing is, once you kind of, join a sim household, you're not really a sage anymore. So it's not like she was being paid by the Magical Academy to go teach people spells and stuff like that. So now she needed to do something. So I decided that she should be a writer, because it means she can just kind of hang there and type on the computer. And I'm sure she's got all kinds of mean stuff to write about, so yay. Right now she was writing children's books, which is really kind of ironic considering that she's a very happy, unapologetic cannibal. So, but that she's trying not to put that in her writing, because that would be bad. At the same time, well, what you gonna do? she's handling the curves as well as she can, which is just not all that good. Hi, baby, I'm home. How'd the candle selling go? Not well. I didn't really sell anything. Probably need to find another kind of job. But hey, it's okay. I mean, whatever we're gonna go through, we're gonna go through it. It'll be fine. You know, look, we've still got dancing, and we're gonna have a kid, and things are going well. I mean, they really are. You know, we're happy here. Yeah, I guess we are. It's hard. I know it is, but still, come on, let's dance. And look, this is again one of those moments that we'll remember forever because it's just fun, you know? But as things go, you know, over time, which isn't never very really long with Sims, Elle went into labor and opted to go to the hospital because she thought it was just the best option. Byron stood outside the hospital, kind of confused about stuff. He couldn't find his wife. Hey, Miss Green Lady, have you seen my wife anyplace? She's supposed to come here and have a baby too. Have you seen her? And Elle looked at him, realized that she was no longer in her furry costume now that she was at the hospital, and felt a little bit terrified about the whole thing. Or, you know, would have felt more terrified if it wasn't for the fact that, you know, she was in labor and in the middle of a lot of pain. So she just kind of looked at him and smiled a little bit and said, nope, not seen your wife, because technically that was true. I mean, it's not like she was looking in the mirror or anything. Oh no, I'm scared. I don't know what I'm gonna do. This is bad. Elle? Maybe she's already inside. I mean, you know, it was possible, but no, Byron, that's not what's going on. Why don't you go talk to the receptionist? Meanwhile, Elle was trying to get herself to the labor area, which, by the way, if you've never seen a Sim's birth, I think this explains a lot about why Sims are so demented. Look at this. This is the most terrifying thing, the most scary machine I've ever seen. It's got like a grappling hook and what looks like, you know, like an egg beater on one side, and then just some scary probe thing that like shoots lasers, and then what honestly looks like mustard. I mean, it really does look like just a bottle of mustard, which they start squirting all over the place, including, you know, into the little tube thing. And she does not look happy. Little laser things going on, yeah. And then more mustard, and way more mustard, and this is seriously scariest machine that's, and there's a lot of scary machines in this place. But yeah, let's give you a little bit of privacy. Oh, fix your camera. And then, okay, are we, oh, here we go, it's a boy. And we're going to, well, for one thing, we're changing that to Staggers. Not that I'm being patriarchal here. If it would have been a girl, her last name would have been Staggers. Whenever she has a kid, the last name's going to be Staggers, because apparently I'm turning this into a legacy challenge. So, let's see. Random first name. Simon. I like that. Okay. Welcome to the world, Simon Staggers. Let's see what you come out looking like. Yay! When they get home, Byron is just so relieved to see her. There you are, Elle. I am sorry. I could not find you at that hospital at all. I didn't see you anywhere. I have no idea what happened. Is the baby alright? Is the baby here? Is the baby peeking furry? Is the baby a boy or what is the baby? You know, just go upstairs and look at him. Everything's fine. Maybe it was all the mustard that was squirted on her. She wasn't sure, but Elle knew this was over with. She was going to have to tell him everything. Because what other choice was there? This was the truth, and now there was somebody else involved, and something had to happen. This was a big moment in Byron's life. He had a child now. He was so happy about it. He picked him up and looked at him. Hello, Simon. You're... oh man, Simon really does not look happy to see him. But he hugged him and he cuddled him. And he knew something was going on and something was wrong. Later, after Elle had taken the baby in the crib downstairs to sit under the pictures that Byron and Elle had painted of each other, Byron came over and looked at her and said, "Look, there's a problem. That's not our baby. They switched our baby with this green woman who was there. I saw her. That's not what our baby would look like at all." Elle sighed. "Byron, we need to talk. Go ahead and sit down, because there's some stuff I need to tell you." "What is it?" he said. "Okay, look, that's not the curse. Me being a pink raccoon, it isn't the curse. The curse is a little bit more complicated than that. I'm actually a hag, and I'm green, and I'm scary looking, and look, I would love to tell you that this was going to be something we could solve, but I don't think it is." And he's like, "But we can solve anything. Just let me see you. Let me see who you really are. I mean, I've accepted a lot in my life. I mean, seriously, I have. But, I think I can handle this." Okay, so I have some regrets here. I really have to say that I do. For one thing, I have been so mean to Byron. I mean, yeah, I've got a villain that is kind of, helping me along here, but still, I mean, I just basically broke his heart or his trust or something. I'm not even sure what I've broken yet. I guess we'll see. Plus, I keep putting him careers that he's not good at. I need to fix that too. That's got to be something that if the next chapter just changes. Byron needs some kind of career that he can actually accomplish things. He just needs not to fail with stuff. I mean, maybe I just need to send him to one of those jobs where I don't really mess with him all day long and he just kind of slowly gets promoted because he's got good skills. I don't know. But the thing is, this is just bad. And on top of all that, here is this baby. Hello, Simon. Welcome to the world. And I've kind of messed with Elle. And not only that, I'm really going to miss that furry costume. I loved that pink raccoon thing. I may actually keep her in that, because it's just awesome. But despite the regrets, I mean, we did accomplish some stuff here. We do have a new generation. We do have Byron's heir. So even if he dies, which he may, I mean, let's face it, Byron is extremely clumsy, so it is possible. But, hey, we have somebody now. So, yeah. I just feel bad. This is the problem with being a creator. You just kind of get to these points where you want to make your darlings suffer, but at the same time, I mean, they are your darlings. Even Byron is kind of a darling. Anyway, having said all that, thank you for joining us for this episode of Byron vs. Trash. Again, I am Augury, and this is WarCows. We would really, really love it if you like and subscribe and hit the little bell notification and do all that fun stuff. Also, you can follow us on Twitter at CowsWar, because for some reason I decided just to, reverse it there. Anyway, until next time, happy simming. And we're going to be seeing the little, like familiars next time, because they're all going to give blessings to Simon. Trust me, he's going to need them. Anyway, talk to you later. Bye.